welcome back again to us today. Okay. So again, we have been talking about this for 3 weeks, Paul.
Yes, we have.
Okay. We literally focus on one item. TCP, as you know, we carry the full line of the LED fixture on commercial side.
We do.
Okay, let's face it, we're pretty weak on the residential side.
We're a little weak on
Right,
that.
but we're so heavy into the commercial side. Okay, with that, we always look at how can we make a product better.
Right.
Okay, so one side we can make a better is you look at LED because we make our own LEDs. Okay, how do we make LED better? We increase efficacy.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a saving side. But we really look at it is not just for the saving. We look at how people in the pipeline, especially for the contractors, when they install the product, how can we make their life easier?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because hey, they don't have to put up into the ceiling.
Yeah, they're dealing with it every day.
Right. Remember the other shows I was talking about, okay? Doesn't matter how great our panel is. The panel has no legs.
Right.
Somebody have to walk the panel to the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's your guys.
Yeah, you gotta put it
right?
in.
It's your guys. So with that in our mind, today we're going to focus again on the panel. Now, last week I was traveling from Albany, upstate New York, all the way down. Okay, one guy was so funny. Okay, in Buffalo, Chris was so funny. Chris said, "I thought, Alice, you're coming trying to sell me the panels." I thought, "What's the big deal?" But he said, "Oh my God, I never got that excited." He said, "How come nobody else thought about that?"
Right.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Okay. So what we focus on just a couple of things because we talk to you guys, we study. We focus on the installation.
Yep.
Right? Do you agree, Paul?
Yeah, because we know that the contractors, they want to get it in, they want it to be easy.
Okay.
They have to like
So first of all, we study this is we look at existing products out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess what? All the existing panels today has very skinny drivers on the side.
real small.
Would you show them? Right.
Absolutely. Let's
Yeah.
see here. So here's a competitor product right here. Get it on the camera there. See, here's the junction box. So it's long and narrow. It's kind of hard to get look at the wire nuts they're using. Very small little wire nuts. Very hard to get everything in.
Would you hold that, Paul?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, hold that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, then get the other driver.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Oh, you want me to get this one?
Yeah. Okay, so Paul, I'll put on one second. So
I hit the camera.
first thing we did is, guys, we dramatically increased the size of the junction box.
Up down a little bit.
Okay, dramatically.
Yep.
So yeah, in other words, the skinny ones. Let's face it, we all have big fingers
Yeah.
because we're working every day, right, Paul?
Yeah, I can get my hand all the way in this one.
Right.
This one, not so much.
This one you cannot do it.
Yeah.
No matter how you try, you cannot do it. Think about it, Paul. Not just you do the winding for the powers, you also have a daisy chain, right?
Right.
You
Yeah.
You need in and out. How can you stuff in and out in that little junction box? It's
101.
absolutely impossible. In other words, as far as I'm concerned, sorry guys, it's a torture.
Yeah. It makes it really difficult on you.
Right,
Whereas
Bob?
this junction box, nice and large, lots of room to get those wire nuts in. You can daisy chain it through the side here or through the top piece that I don't have.
Right?
Very nice. Yeah.
So that's a step number one.
Mhm.
Okay, step number two. Would you show them, Paul, the connectors?
Yeah. So in addition to that, we added these quick connects on the end of our power wires here. Here's the ground. And you're like, oh, well, what if I want to daisy chain them? Well, we put 3 holes in there too. So it'll take the 12 gauge wire in and then you can push it right back out and then it makes it real nice and easy for you.
Right.
Fast.
So yeah, in other words, what we're really talking about, Paul, is toolless.
Toolless installations, what
Right.
we're going on.
Okay, I always, especially during the Christmas season, the tool company come out all kind of
Oh
tools,
yeah,
right?
all the new stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
or for the guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, their wives and the kids want to get some
Yeah.
their father and a boyfriend and some toys,
Yeah.
right? They get tools, okay? But our idea is this: what if you don't need the tools?
Right,
It's called toolless,
right.
okay? Just think about all you do is click, click, click.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which is red, or which is black,
Black,
white,
the white,
and the green.
and the ground. Yeah, the green.
Okay?
Mhm.
So that's a step number one.
Yeah.
Okay, right?
Mhm.
So we're taking care of that. Now, step number two is this. Another thing we look at is when you install their products, you really have to when you do the wiring part,
Yeah.
you really have to take the entire panel up over there.
Yeah, I mean, especially on the integrated stuff, you gotta put it all the way up there.
That's what we talk about integrate, right?
Yeah,
The
climb to the
integrate,
ceiling.
right?
Mhm.
Okay, it's climb to ceiling. You know how dark it is out there?
Yeah,
So in other words is, how can we do something for your guys? Which your wiring is so easy. You don't have to carry the entire panels up there.
right, we don't
So
want to.
before we get into any detail, we're going to show you a video.
Mhm.
Okay? That video will get your attention. It's kind of cool. Okay? The Paul did it.
Yeah, not
Okay.
an electrician.
Right. Okay. He's not an electrician. Okay.
No,
I think you failed the test.
I did fail.
Here we go.
So here we're taking out the old panel. This is the old fluorescent one. We're just gonna pop it right out of the ceiling there. So no big deal. Hand it down to Ellis. He'll take care of that for me. There's my power wire that I had previously disconnected from that panel. Just straighten it out there a little bit. Now, what's great about this is Ellis is not going to hand me the entire panel. Or let's see what's in the box here. There's our panel. This is the TCP Gen X panel. We're taking it apart here. Here's 2 drivers in that box. 2 drivers. Took them out right there. A little bit of packing material, you see. Okay. And then what else do we have? Oh, there we go. There's 2 panels now. So this is a 2-pack. So we sell this in the 2-pack. 2 panels, 2 drivers. Now what's nice about these is these drivers, you can either connect them down on the ground there if you want, or you can do what I'm going to do here.
So here we go.
Up on the ladder, I'm just going to wire in and do my driver. You see there's this knockout, so I'm taking that knockout out.
That's the only time you use the
The only thing
screwdriver.
I needed was a flathead screwdriver. That was it.
So there's no panel there. There's no panel.
No panel. No.
Have you guys seen any panels over there? No panel. He's
Nope.
just doing the wiring.
Just doing the driver. So just take me a minute here to get that driver wired up. And as noted before, we have the quick connects, so I don't have to go back down or carry any wire nuts on me or anything like that. I can just use those quick connects, plug in those power wires. So accept that 12-gauge wire that I have there.
So that's what I'm talking about. The black, white,
Yep.
and the green.
Yep, just plug that in.
Click, click, click.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a daisy chain, you have to click, click,
Right.
click again.
The chain, I'll have to bring it in
Right. You
again.
have to bring them up. That's why all the connectors have the 3 holes in it.
That's right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now Paul's paying attention, okay?
Yeah.
Paul forgot to wear his glasses, so
I
look
did.
at him saying, okay?
Yeah, I gotta really look at that. There we go. Now I have that all wired up there. And then we got a little connector piece that hanging out of the bottom of the driver. We'll just give that a second.
That's it. It's kind of weird that driver just hang that.
The wiring's done though.
Right.
The wiring's done.
Okay, so what's next?
You gotta give me that panel. There we go. So he's giving me the new panel now. So here's the new panel. And I'm gonna do it down on the ground here because I'm gonna show everybody what we were doing.
Right, after.
You could do this in the ceiling. Be
Yes.
a little easier than what I'm doing. So here, so the driver kind of just clicks into place here. You'll see me do it in 1 second here. I'm sliding it into and we'll show you after the video the close-up of this.
Yeah.
Couple of slots, I slide it in.
Slide in.
There's a push pin, push the pin down. Now the driver's secured.
That's it.
That's it.
Done.
Last but not
Whoa,
least.
whoa. Right, you
I
put
almost
a cover
forgot
on
that.
it. Right.
Yeah, he reminded me
Don't,
here.
don't
He's like,
forget it.
"Don't
You need
forget
to
the
put a
cover."
cover on it. Right.
Put
Okay.
the cover on.
Yeah.
The cover snaps shut as well. And then I just put the panel back in the ceiling. Pretty easy.
Actually, this is the most difficult one you're
This is
doing.
the,
right?
this is the hardest part.
The
Is getting
hardest
it back
part.
in. Yeah.
Like to line up.
Yeah, I had to get up there and make sure it pops back down. But yeah, that's the hardest part of the whole thing.
Yeah. Whoa, now it's in.
There we go. Not too bad.
Here we go.
Yeah.
The whole thing takes less than 5 minutes.
Right.
If we stop talking.
Yeah.
We love to talk.
Yeah, we do. We like to
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, will only take apart less than 3 minutes. Okay? Paul even not electrician.
Not an electrician.
Okay? Paul is such a, what I call Paul is a super handyman. Okay? But he's an electrician. For your guys, you're so professional. You can do even faster than that.
Yes.
Our friend in New York literally did a comparison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay? Between other people's panel, our panel, just full installation. He clocked it.
Yeah.
Literally clocked it. Okay? exactly he say 40%. We believe he can save 50%, but he come back to say 40%. But because of 40% savings, guess what? He said, I switch. Because today the labor cost is more than the cost of the panel itself.
Yeah, you want to save your guys save labor.
Right. So you saw Paul do the wiring, but one piece we couldn't get a close shot on is how do we put the drivers on it. So Paul, let's do it again on this one. Let's bring this one over, Paul.
Here, let's show them what's in the box here.
So again, that's what Paul open up. Okay. When Paul open up, you see here?
Yep.
Right?
Two drivers.
Two drivers.
One. Two.
Right.
Two drivers.
And
a little bit of packing
take
material.
it that out.
A little bit of packing material.
Packing material. Two panel
Two
things
panels.
out.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's put it that away.
Yep. So.
Okay. Now the next step is Paul is going to show you exactly how he's going to put that one on it. So we have another panel right here. So Paul, I will hold the panels for you.
Oh, all right.
Okay, let's go to the camera over there.
All right, let's go over.
Take one driver.
All right. So
Okay.
this is pretty easy.
Oh,
You see-
shoot.
Whoop. Yep, do it right there. There you go. Just like that. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Yep, you got it.
Is the right height?
All right. Yep, it's good, I think. There we are. So you see this cord right here, okay? So I'm gonna take the lid off the driver real quick. Here's my connector. So the bottom of the driver, there's a hole. I'm gonna slide that through there. Okay, so there's my connecting piece. You see right here, maybe I'm blocking it a little bit here. Okay, right there. You see right here, those are my slots. So I'm just gonna slide the driver into those slots. This goes through that hole, like that. And then down a little bit else. And then right here, we just push this pin in this hole that you can't see on camera, but I'll show you what it is in a second, and then it's the driver's installed. That's
So the pin actually is a nylon one, right?
So this is the nylon pin right here. You guys can't get the focus. But there's the nylon pin right here. So that just pops into the hole right there on the panel. We're good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay,
So-
so it's very easy to install, because
Yeah.
here's the clip. Right in. Just to kind of give you guys.
Super easy. So you can do 3 different ways. Well, if you really enjoy the darkness over there, okay, Paul.
Yeah.
They can just slide on it. They bring the whole panels up.
Right, you can make it easy, you can do it on the ground here.
You can do it on the ground. You just slide on it,
Yeah.
connect. Then you go up to the take whole panel over there, right?
Yeah, that would be easy, you
Right.
do this, move, push it down and done.
Okay, but we suggest not to do that.
No.
Since it's a detach, you can attach it later. Why do you do that? You just do the wiring by itself. It just go up over there.
Yeah,
Right? You don't have to deal with the darkness. You don't have to be in awkward position.
no,
Right? It's a very casual, like what Paul did. Okay? Climb up over there, click, 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 click. Boom, it's in.
yeah, it's a lot easier to handle this than the whole panel,
Right.
you know, at least it was for me.
Okay? So this is the real savings today we're talking about. Okay? We're talking about how we're able to help your guys to make your life easier.
Mhm.
That's one thing, right? You know, you don't want to be a very, very tough day. You know what I mean? Sometimes you struggle in the city.
Yeah.
You go home, you're not happy man, you know.
No.
Then your wife will get upset. You know what I mean? We want you to go home as a happy man.
Yeah.
Okay? Right?
Yeah,
Happy man.
absolutely.
So that's why we did it. But key of that is this. Saving, saving, saving.
Yeah.
Now remember, saving, in my opinion, is the money, money, money.
Mhm.
Because you can install more. You don't have to drop your rate.
Right,
All of a sudden, in our opinion, if you are very, very good, like you are, the electricians, the contract, you can do easy 50% savings. You
Yeah.
can reduce your installation time by half.
yeah,
Okay, with that, you can literally double your volume you install every single day.
yeah,
That's the money.
yeah,
I tell you, when you think about the money, 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 when you drive home every day, God, I guarantee you're happy man. Okay, so that's what we see, what we have here. But let's look into other things.
sure,
Okay, today, Paul. Okay, not just a regular one we do. We do a lot of sensors
oh. we do a
because
lot of
sensors
sensors.
involved with the installation
We
too,
do a lot of sensors.
right?
Mhm.
So would you tell us how many sensors we're offering out there right now?
So right now, we offer 2 sensors on the panels. We offer what we call a dumb sensor, okay, and then we have what we call a smart sensor. Now, the dumb sensor, the one we're gonna go over first, is also a dual sensor. And what we mean by dual sensor is that this sensor not only does motion detection, but it also does a daylight harvest option as well, has a photocell to detect that daylight harvest. This one is controlled from a remote control. You can set the settings, comes from the factory with a preset, but if you want to change it, we have a remote, set the settings.
Or sometimes say, I don't like it, just turn it off, but don't turn it off, come on.
Right.
If there's nobody in the room,
Shut it off.
right, I always say this, turn the lights off is one of the best savings.
Right, exactly.
Here we go.
The second one, our smart sensor, is just what we call it, but it is truly smart. So it does everything the dual sensor does. It does the motion detection, it does the photocell, it does all that stuff, but it also will let you program timers and scenes and dim the lights from an app that you install on your phone or tablet. So that's the smart
So
sensor.
if you're in the area with the utility rebates, okay, they give you good rebate on the dual sensors. Don't do the single sensor because
Right.
less money on it.
Yeah.
So all TCP today, the sensors, either dumb sensors, dual sensors, or smart lighting.
Right.
Okay, now the question becomes, Paul.
Yep.
What do I do about those sensors?
Oh, you
Do I
mean,
have to do additional work
well,
when I do the installation?
that wouldn't be good for us, Ellis. We want to make it easy on these guys.
Right.
Of course not.
Okay.
The install is exactly the same.
Yeah.
The install on the sensor item, if you order a TCP one, is exactly the same as the standard install we just showed you.
Okay.
And I'll show you why.
Okay.
Okay? So on the TCP sensor, we mount the sensor to the back here.
So it's a pre-assembled.
Pre-assembled, already on there for you. Comes out of the box just like that. What you'll do then is just the same thing you just saw.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Let's do it again.
Yep.
You carry the first panel.
Yep.
Okay, let me carry the second panel.
Yep.
So they can see it.
So here's the first panel that we showed you guys. You see there's a sticker right here. There's a couple dotted lines. This is where the driver goes.
So they don't know there's a hole behind it.
Right.
So here we go here.
What you want to do is you cut that sticker up a little bit, Ellis. There you go. You cut that sticker right here, and now there's a hole in the panel, and that's where the sensor goes. That's it.
All you have to do is cut the hole.
Yep.
Because the metal hole on the back of the panel is already there. It's just been covered by the plastic, a tape.
Yep. And then it
Okay.
just becomes this. Same process. You take the wire, put it through, slide it in, and the sensor goes right there.
And then the sensor lined up the hole perfectly.
Lines up perfect.
You just drop into the hole. That's it. Done.
That's it.
You don't have to do any additional work. You just do the regular installation
Yep.
with or without sensors.
Yes. Doesn't
Right.
matter. Same 3 wires then.
Doesn't matter. Okay, now let's move on. Okay?
Sure.
What if I don't like your sensors?
Oh,
I'm my buddy making good sensors. Okay?
that's fine. You don't want to use
Okay.
our sensor, no problem.
Okay, how do you handle that?
Well, all of our drivers come with a 12-volt power supply. So as long as your sensor has a 12-volt need,
Yeah.
like it runs off 12 volts, that's not a problem. You can either field install it onto our driver if you'd like, or if you want us to do it, send me the sensor. We have a team. We'll put the sensor on and ship it back to you. No
So
big
you
deal.
will do the service while you're about it.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay?
We
So
wanna
they
take care
just
of these guys.
either they do by themselves,
Yeah.
but you can do the service.
I
Say,
can
hey,
do it.
send samples, sensors to me. We put together, we send back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that.
We do everything, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. We have 2 major warehouses, one in Cleveland, Ohio, one in Vegas. Both warehouses has the capability
To do this.
to do all the assembly over there,
Absolutely.
including battery backup,
Including
or
battery
any
backup.
other things on top.
Any other options you would like? Yes.
Okay. So that being said, it's getting interesting, right?
Yeah, it is.
Because this is detect driver. When
Yes.
you open a box,
Yep.
come out by
Two
itself, right?
drivers. Yep.
And then you slide it.
Yep.
So in other words, when we designed this one, we look into something else which we think is so important.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's detached, attached back again. This is the first replaceable driver.
Correct. Yes. So you guys probably
Now,
remember those old.
it's kind of weird because
Yeah.
old days,
Right.
old days, fluorescent days, if you remember, okay, everybody carries electronic drivers for fluorescent tubes, this and that. But when the LED thing started,
Yep.
everything has to be integrated,
Everything. Like this guy.
right?
Look where you go.
Right?
I lost it.
Yeah. No, yeah, that one.
I saw this. I was like,
It's
like this guy.
integrated.
How do I get this off? How do I change this if something happens?
It's integrated.
I gotta replace the whole thing.
Right, integrated. So we got a lots of feedback in the field. Say, hey guys, just in case anything happened, do you guys sell the driver? But if it's integrated, there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
That's why I say, hey, yes, we can do it.
Mhm.
So that being said, what happens is, Paul show you guys, okay, because there is a nylon tip here.
Yep.
So what you do is, when the whole thing's here, all you have to do is
Yep.
using a screwdriver, put on the side and pop it.
Yep.
When you pop it, it breaks the tip here. So the whole driver just slide out. And then you have to, instead of click, 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 you have unclick, 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 boom, take the whole driver's out.
And then reinstall.
And put a new driver's in.
Mhm.
So in other words, if you're talking about drivers, we're talking about drivers right here.
Mhm.
Okay? We today, with all the TCP latest version we're doing, okay, we will give you guys free driver for 3 years. Because it's within our warranty.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So we want your guys, every business, every one of you doing business with us, we'll send you a couple of those free.
Yeah.
Okay. But you have to help us to take care of the paperwork. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can keep tracking. And you
Right.
can put on a shelf. You can talk to a contractor and say, those guys are real. Look.
Yeah.
Okay. It's independent driver they're using over there. Okay.
Mhm.
Nobody. This is the first.
Nobody's doing this.
Nobody's doing
Nobody's
this.
doing this.
Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing this. Okay. Hey, we're not perfect.
No.
Once in a while you have one burnout, then you don't have to throw away the entire panel. No, something else. Let's say 2.5 years, 3 years from now, okay?
Uh-huh.
You have a room for 8 panels over there. One burnout.
Mhm.
Most likely, it's the driver. So if you have no replaceable driver, if it's integrated, you have to throw away the entire panel, put a
Entire
new
panel.
panel in. When you do that, something weird things happen in that room
Mhm.
because 7 out of 8, little bit dimmed.
Yeah, I mean, they've been in there for 3 years.
Right.
They're gonna lose a little bit of light.
And because the other was you.
Right.
But if you have replaceable, you put a replaceable in,
Same light level.
same light level, exactly the same. Number one. Number two, just talking about the timing issue to solve the problem,
Right.
right, Paul? When you have a building, let's say you have a building for 7 floors, has like a 300 panels over there, okay?
Uh-huh.
If one burn out, you don't want to go back to distributor go back to the
Right.
manufacturer.
Yeah.
You would like to have a
Right.
couple drivers on the shelf. All you have to do is go over there and change it. That's it. Done. Move on.
Off the shelf, done.
Right?
Yep, very quick.
Very quick.
Mhm.
That's why we think this is a huge thing for us.
Yes.
Okay,
Huge
now
opportunity.
that being said, let's move on to the last thing. Okay. We today, TCP Gen X
Yeah.
panel today has the most comprehensive. We beat everybody. I tell you, we have more than Acuity Cooper. Everybody has out there. So-called a combination. So I'm going to dazzling you. Okay. So Sharon, would you pull that one up? Okay, Paul, would you walk through that with us?
Absolutely. This is huge. This is huge. So I'll just do a quick overview of this. Okay, so we offer all kinds of different sizes as you see here. We do a half a foot by 4 foot. We do a 1x4, a 2x2, a 2x4. We do custom sizes if you want.
Right,
if you
which
see
is
there.
the 6 inches by 4.
Yeah.
We're able to do the 6 inches by, which is the first column.
Yep.
6 inches by 4. Okay, you have so many single fluorescent tubes out
Yep.
there. That's
Lots of
6 inches by 4. Right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We also do higher wattage stuff. 120 watts. Nobody's doing 120
Right.
watts. That's a lot of lumens.
Yeah. Punch out of 14,000 lumens.
14,000. That's a lot of lumens there. Now, one thing to point out on this sheet, you see all the columns all the way across up and down. These are all wattage and color selectable units.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a 3 color selectable unit, and that's a 3541 5000K. But we also do a 6 watt color selectable unit.
Yeah.
Now, why do we do that?
You know, one day I got a phone call from you and said, "Hey, Alice, do you have a 2700K?" What? Is that a little bit too warm? Oh.
Yeah.
The next day I got another phone call saying, "Alice, do you have a 6500K?" I said, "What's wrong with you?" It's a blue light, right?
Right.
But we cannot deal with the individual color.
Right.
So we did 6 colors.
Colors.
6 colors always cover those odd colors.
Right.
But we do not suggest people to using 6 colors if you don't need a specific colors.
Right.
Because 6 colors is very difficult to control the color because you have 6 variations in it.
Yep.
If you do 3 colors, which are 35, 4, and 5, we can precisely nail down
Yep.
the color.
Yeah. You can't mix the 3 color and 6 color units together.
Right.
We also, so we have wattage and color selectable. So just on the wattage side for the 2x4, our standard unit is a 36, 26, 22 watt. And then on the 2x2 and 1x4, we got a 36, 26, 18, or excuse me, 32, 26, 18 watt.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And we're also gonna
Yeah, you see, that's a
fourth
stop
one.
here for a second.
Sure.
You add on the fourth one, right?
Yeah, we're adding in a 4th wattage. on it.
Okay, so you actually on the 2x4, you add on the 18 watt on it.
Correct. We're gonna add the 18 watt to the 2x4 and a 15 watt to the 2x4.
Okay, it's very simple. Old days, even a year ago, year and a half ago, okay?
Mhm.
Because efficacy is very low,
Right.
okay? So only 110 lumens per watt. So you really cannot go as low as 18 because there's not enough room out there. But
Right.
today, the efficacy is 145 to 150 now, okay? So we able to punch out an 18 watt, punch out a 2,750 lumens, close to 2,800 lumens. That's enough for the hallway.
Yeah.
You see, sometimes certain area you need a 5,000 K or 5,000 lumens, but certain area no, you don't. You need a low
Yeah.
lumens. Another one is this: if your ceiling is low,
Yeah. If you have a low ceiling.
if you have low ceiling, okay,
Yeah.
you don't want to punch out a 5,000, 6,000. It's
No.
just
It's too much. You
way
get a
too
lot
much.
of glare.
right?
Mm.
So that's why we dropped to 18 on the 2x4, 15 at the 2x2.
Mhm.
Okay.
So moving away from the wattage and the color selectable options, we also do high CRI panels. We do an RGB WW panel.
Yeah.
You know, the tunable white.
Yeah. Oh, would you point out one high bay, low bay?
Sure. And you see that we have a high bay, low bay here. Now that is referring to a DLC listing. So we've DLC listed our panels as both high bays and low bays as DLC.
As the wattage qualifies.
As the wattage qualifies for it.
Because you can get more money from the
Correct.
utility program.
Lots of energy rebates out there.
There are lots of other options here, Paul.
Lots of
going.
options, still going. Now we're looking at the accessory options. We do the sensors, which we kind of talked about, both the smart sensor and the dumb sensor. We do black frame options, very popular.
Very popular now,
A lot of
right?
people like that. We have an NSF rated panel. We do cord options. So you say, oh, you know what? I don't want to have to run my MC cable. Can you guys provide that on the unit? Not a problem.
No problem.
Put that on there
Right.
for you. We do silk screen. So like you might go to the dentist's office and see, like you look up, you see those cloud pictures or something.
Yeah,
We have those.
we have that.
That's our silk screen. And then we also do a designer lens option. So this one's a little unique. It's patterns that you can put up in front of the panel. So if you put it in a grid, you put the designer lens in, then you put the panel right on top of it. And it'll give you a good effect.
Just think about options, guys. It's
Lots of options.
lots of options. If you want something else, we don't have it, just let us
Let
know.
us know.
I will make that for you.
Yeah,
Right? That's our specialty.
it is
Okay.
special.
But one thing I want to point out now, all the way to the end of the user, which is savings now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Everybody out there today is a 46 watt.
Yep.
Okay. Something around 5,400 lumens
Sure.
in the range.
Yep.
Because we increase efficacy, we only do 36 watt at the same lumen package.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 watts difference.
Yep.
10 watts difference. It's a 22% savings.
That's a lot of savings.
If you in an area with a 10 to 12 cents per kilowatt, one panel, 1 year with a 10 watts difference, save your customer $8
Per panel.
per panel.
Per panel.
So, guys, we have 2 minutes left.
Right,
We're so excited.
yeah.
Okay. This is game changer here. Okay, this is what we focus on. Okay, we focus on one fixture at a time. But today, this Gen X panel with this replaceable driver, with easy installation, this whole thing become a package, become a system. Okay, I think Paul and I will continue to improve what we need to do for you guys. But we always want to hear from you. Okay, your guys can give because all those things is come from you. Okay, I'll give you a perfect example.
Yeah.
Paul, this connectors, right?
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned in the live here.
Yeah.
Remember that?
We have to have a
Email.
quick connect. Yeah.
Okay, if you are listening, thank you.
Yeah.
So that's all we need to do. So we really want you, all of your guys to let us know. Okay. In the meantime, seeing us on the Zoom is one thing,
Right.
but touch and feel is something else.
Right.
If you have any opportunity, you want to show your customer, we'll send you the samples.
Yep.
Please don't hesitate. We'll send you the samples. In the meantime, please tell your friends out there, say, oh, those two crazy guys, they're pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
They're very exciting. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because this week, it's a Thursday. Okay. We're done for the week. But next week, Monday, Tuesday, we'll resume back again.
Mhm.
Because we want as many contractors to share 30 minutes with us. Okay. So we can make your life better. And we
Absolutely.
can make you money. Money, 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 money. Oh God, I have terrible voice. Okay. Anyway, okay, guys. Again, thank you. I apologize for yesterday,
Mhm.
but you can see how excited we are.
Yeah,
Okay.
very excited to be here.
Okay. Any questions, Gary?
There are no questions in the chat.
Okay, please let us know. Okay. Please let us know. Okay. Please let us know samples, everything. Okay. We stand by here. For that being said,
Thank you for joining us.
see you next time.